So last night my wife and I got involved on an offer night for a property that we were interested in for ourselves. There were 2 offers, ourselves and one other group of buyers, and we lost. Now, the other buyers lost as well. Ultimately, the seller felt that neither one of our offers were worthy of the property, and they decided to change their price and they're going to stay on the market. So needless to say, my wife and I are bummed out. We liked the house, we could see ourselves living in it, and we thought it was a really good opportunity for us. But I wanted to make this video because I wanted to share with all of you, anybody who's watching, who is maybe a buyer or is going through the buying process right now, that even realtors who have been involved in a number of transactions for other people, obviously, we're not immune to the pressures that people who are not in real estate feel when they're in the same position. My wife and I were constantly asking ourselves questions last night like, how much do we put down and how high do we go, and do we keep certain conditions in the offer, or do we feel safe or comfortable removing certain conditions to make the offer more appealing to the seller, and etc. We were kind of anxious all night, kind of waiting to hear whether we were going to be accepted and etc. So it doesn't really change all that much for somebody like myself who's in the industry. But my wife and I feel better about the situation knowing that we put our best foot forward. We did everything that we could to acquire the property. We went as high as we were willing to go for it, and ultimately it wasn't good enough. But we can live with ourselves knowing that we did everything that we could, whether it went to the other buyers or whether the situation that happened to us, the seller just decided that they wanted more money than people were offering them. We can live with ourselves. And that's my point. Ultimately what I wanted to share with you is that if you're in that same situation, make sure that you put your best foot forward if this is a property that you really want. And if you don't get it, you'll be able to live with yourself. You'll be able to move on and continue your search. So that is what I wanted to share with you. Hopefully my wife and I find the property that we are looking for, just like many of you are in the same situation for yourselves as well. So thank you for your time, and until next time, I am Harnish, Toronto Real Estate Navigator with Bosley Real Estate, and I hope to see you again. Take care.